Hello my friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Novella. Today is Sunday and that means coffee clutch. Coffee clutch is a word that just means that I invite you over for a coffee and we have a little chit chat. In my case, that's mostly about books. So I have been reading, but not a lot. I find it still difficult to get my mojo back since my little niece died, and but slowly it's coming back. So I'm currently buddy reading Tremor, the Tremor of Forgery by Patricia Highsmith, together with Ollie from Criminology. We are reading her entire back catalogue, and I believe this is the 12th or 13th, no, the 12th book in her catalogue. I think she has 22 books and then a whole bunch of short story collections. Currently I'm liking it so far, but it's not really a mystery so far. So I'm halfway in. I'm liking it, but it's strange. It's a bit of, it's different. Although she really likes her protagonist to be likable, but not entirely correct, not entirely politically correct, and morally correct, but still you sympathize with them, and that's the case too. So yeah, it's about an author or a playwright who went to Morocco to work on a movie, but he was asked to go there 2 weeks earlier to really get into the atmosphere of the country and the smells and everything. And there was a due date that the director would come over and the crew, but they didn't come. And turns out that the director committed suicide. And he tries to figure out why. This is set in the 60s. It was written in the 60s. I don't know when. Let me see. Is it? No, it's not specified, but anyway, in the 60s. And then I also read Dorothy B. Hughes' In a Lonely Place. This is also a very famous movie with, what is his face? Yeah, he's on the cover, you know. Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart, yeah, I'm sorry. This is, an American crime noir story about a serial killer and a man who strangles a woman, and one of the women that is in danger is a beginning movie star. And I really love the atmosphere. It is very noir. It is very, quite feminist, and very, you can smell the whiskey and the cigars and the velvet and everything. It's very very atmospherical, or how do you call it? I highly enjoyed it. The plot was also very well done. So yeah, for me it was a very enjoyable read. I really liked this one. It was a good classic. And then I read by Fernanda Trias, The Rooftop. And this is, I believe, an Argentinian debut. This is a story about a woman who lives in an apartment together with her father. And but you can't really trust the narrator. She gives birth in her apartment, and more she is scared of everything that happens outside the apartment, and you really can't trust her in the way that is everything real or not? Was there a child? Wasn't there a child? Is there a father? Isn't there a father? So yeah, it was okay. I didn't love this book, although Charcoal Press is mostly really good in selecting authors, but I didn't think this was worth my money in a way. It was only a 3-star read. I've read many other stories with unreliable narrators that were far, far, far more superior. Not bad for an debut, that's for sure, but I don't think it really needed to be translated. But that's my humble opinion. And then a Dutch book that won't be translated, I don't think so. It's by Sholeh Rezazadeh. Ik ben een berg die op me wacht. I am a mountain that is waiting. Ik ken een berg die op me wacht. I know a mountain that is waiting for me. This is a story about Alma. She's a young girl and she visits some nomads, and the nomadic community learns all kinds of stuff about their world, and the main narrator is a river. That's a fun thing, but I didn't think it didn't really move me in any way. So yeah, it was only a 3-star read for me. That's about it when it comes to reading. I'm currently reading Lone Women by Victor Lavalle, which I really like. This is a story about a black African woman set in 1915, and she flees her house and with a huge coffin and sort of a coffin or a box or whatever, and she tries to settle in another state, but things happen, and there's a sort of she carries a really dark mystery. But yeah, I'm slowly discovering what the dark mystery is that is hidden in that coffin or that box. Sort of a travel box, and thoroughly enjoying the read. I'm also reading Anna Karenina by Lev Tolstoi, which is also very good. I'm reading a Dutch version. It's a new translation by Hans Bolland, and I'm also enjoying that one. I find Tolstoi a little bit lighter to read than Dostoevsky. I'm not the biggest fan of Dostoevsky, although I haven't read enough to say that he's my kind of author or not. So I will read more of both to see which one of the two I will prefer. But anyway, and yeah, when it comes to private life, I'm currently working in the library in Sint-Truiden, which is a city not far from here. It's a small city, 45,000 inhabitants, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm combining this with my studies, and yeah, it's so much fun. So my mission for the library is to be a bridge builder between the schools and the library, and see how we can better find an answer to the needs of the schools, because there's a bit of a disconnect between the two. So I'm now visiting all sorts of schools, all sorts of libraries in the area and in Belgium, to see how they work, what they do with schools, and what kind of programs they have developed. And then I will do a sort of a survey towards the schools to see what they need, and then I will try to combine everything to make sure that the schools use the library to its full potential. And it's a wonderful project that I can do. I do it all by myself. So yeah, I really like that when people leave me alone, just give me something and let me do my thing, and mostly it works out very well. Besides that, yeah, that's it. I bought myself some new glasses. I went to Leuven today, and yeah, it's a beautiful city, but the Christmas atmosphere is a bit lacking, and but it's also because I'm not really in the mood. I don't think I don't have much to celebrate. It has been a horrible year this year. On a personal level, not as much things that happened to me, but things that happened around me, and that shocked me to my core in a way. And yeah, I'm a bit more vulnerable than normal, let's say. And it's also the difficulty of finding a job, because the job I'm doing now is for the government, but it's for free. And because I can't find a job, I find it really difficult. There are a couple of times that I signed a contract and it did fall through, and yeah, it really got to me. And yeah, then I start to gain weight, and then it makes you even less employable. And yeah, my age doesn't help. We live in a very I live in a very ageist country, and above 45, it's really difficult to find a new job, especially when you're out of a job. If you have a job and you want to switch to another job, it's a little easier, but anyway. And now I'm also studying to become a librarian, but I'm thinking of going to university too, to further my education. But in a way, it cost me 4 years, and then I will be even older to be hired, and it makes it difficult. And yeah, a lot of people are retired by the age of 58, and I can't retire at that time, at that age. I've lost everything in my life, so I have to rebuild my entire life. So I have to work, and I don't mind working because I love working. But sometimes, yeah, they don't like, I think, people that are still ambitious and still want to work to their full potential. And if it's not the owner of a company hiring, then it's very difficult to find a job, because why should they? Why should a colleague hire somebody that is more motivated than themselves? They won't. They will never. So yeah, there you go. Besides that, I'm happy. I'm just buying new glasses. What do you think? Are they good? Are they cool? After this, I will start recording my a top 10, one of my top 10s, and I will put this online on Wednesday. Okay? Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on Wednesday, and thank you for your time and for your likes and for your comments. I really, really appreciate them, and especially thank you so many for your friendship. You have been wonderful. When it comes to BookTube, this has been a wonderful, wonderful year. And yeah, it's amazing that people are so kind and so positive and so encouraging to make videos and to talk about books. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.